Hello, everyone. We have made it to episode 20, everyone. Your guest David here.
Hey.
And today I have a story time about a pipe that busted into my parents' bathtub while the maintenance workers were repairing it to stop a leak. So basically, it all started. It all started from when my parents' shower was leaking really bad. So maintenance had to be involved. So I had to place the work order over the weekend of February 24th to the 25th, and then on the 28th of February, my maintenance guy came and said, "Hello, I'm here to fix to check the shower and replace the sink." So he came and replaced the sink in my bath. Replaced the sink in my bathroom. And then so first he started with the sink. So he came and did the sink replacement first, and after the replacement, we were told not. Here's one thing I learned. One thing I learned is not to use the sink. In fact, he told us. In fact, the maintenance guy, his name is Jose, and Jose told us not to use the sink until like 24 hours later. Like he said, don't use it for tonight. Don't run any water. Don't use it because the rubber could the rubber and the piping, they could move, and there could be water all over the place. What do you think, David?
So you had something going on with your sink and the shower?
Yeah, because there was a rusty spot. There was a yellow spot indicating it was rusting. It was also it was a rust. There was also leaking too much. So
where was the water from the sink leaking? Underneath the sink?
Yeah.
Oh.
And there was a yellow spot.
Yellow spot where?
Like right next to the drain. There was that yellow spot indicating that the sink is rusted, so it had to be replaced.
Oh, inside the sink bowl?
Where
the dishes go and stuff?
No, it's actually in the bathroom, where we brush our teeth and stuff, and where the water goes.
Oh, the bathroom sink. It was the bathroom sink. Was it the same room as the shower that leaked and pipe burst?
No, that's the bathroom in the hallway.
Oh, so you had an issue with your bathroom sink and your parents' shower, you said?
Yeah, my parents' shower is in the master bathroom, and that's the shower that's the bathroom the pipe broken. So as soon as Jose, that's the name of our maintenance guy, yes, replaced the sink, he said don't use the sink for tonight. Don't run any water. Don't use it to. Don't do any.
Oh, is it where the faucet was? It rusting around the faucet? Was it leaking around? Or did he replace the thing inside the bowl of the?
He replaced the whole bowl, the whole sink bowl, basically.
Oh wow! So it was getting rusted in there. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, but after the replacement, he told us not to use it because the putty and the pipe fittings needed to dry.
Yeah.
And if we ran any water, those things could move, and it's gonna be all the water everywhere.
You gotta listen to what the instructions they tell you for sure. Professional workers. Was it the maintenance guy that did that, or did a plumber come and do that too?
The maintenance guy? No, it was just the maintenance guy.
He did the sink in the bathroom?
Yes.
Your bathroom?
And then the master bathroom, and then after that he went to the master bathroom. After that he went to the master bathroom to fix the shower, to fix the shower. the shower
He
leak.
did both. Did he bring in any outside help?
Yeah, he brought his maintenance partner. He brought in his maintenance partner.
Good.
And his maintenance and the
Gotta have a maintenance partner.
Yeah, and the partner's name is the partner's name just goes by G because his name is hard to say. So we just
It's hard to say. What is his name?
it's just I don't know. It's hard to say his full name. So
Maybe his name is.
No,
That'd be hard to say.
his name, yeah. We just call him. That's why we just call him. That's why we just refer to him as G.
What would be a hard name that starts with a G? Could you?
I don't
give
know.
Any examples?
I don't know. Anything long? Anything long enough? Oh yeah, that's really. Oh yeah, that's a hard one. Okay. So, alright. But let me go on to the story about the broken bathtub pipe. So,
Okay.
So basically, Jose needed G's help to cut open the. So they basically had to cut open the walls they had to take something was already broken inside the tub, so they literally had to take everything apart.
Yep.
Yeah, they had to cut.
Plumbing is hard work.
Yeah, they had to cut everything open. They had to cut everything open literally, and try to and do some work to stop the leak. But as they were working, when they were doing the leak repair on the bathtub, they actually they didn't break the pipe. They found that the pipe was already broken. So
yeah, I bet.
Yeah, the pipe was already broken. So and it's like when they were coming, when he was coming to check out. As soon as he was coming to check out my old dishwasher, it was as soon as he came out. As soon as he came out to tell us when they were done working. My mom, Jose gave my mom the bad news, and he said,
They're gonna have to get a plumber.
Yeah, he said, okay, before I say this, it's time to do the Mexican accent since that's the accent Jose has. So we're gonna be talking as him.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna go first. Okay, I have good news. I have good news, and bad news. Okay, I have bad news. While we try to fix the bathtub leak, that pipe broke. So you will have no shower. So I need to. So yeah, there is no way we can fix the pipe. So we have to call the plumbers. Your turn.
Wait, so there's only bad news, or what's the good news?
The
good news is they figured out what's going on.
They figured out what's going on, but the bad news is that the pipe broke.
So I have good news and bad news. Do you want the good news first or the bad news first?
I would rather go with the good news.
Okay, the good news is that we are all safe, we are all okay, and we are dry. The bad news is the pipe exploded. And you can't take a shower. You're gonna be all stinky and dirty. You're not gonna be able to take a shower in here unless you borrow the shower from your boys.
So we have to call the plumbers because there's no way we can fix the pipe. There's no way we can fix the pipe. In fact, you have to get a new pipe for the shower. Your turn.
We're gonna have to call a professional plumber because we did all the work that we can do, but we can't do any more work. We're gonna have to call someone else, and he's gonna fix it up.
All right, so let's move on to the dish. Let's move on to the dishwasher because we had a similar plumbing issue with it.
Bonus dishwasher plumbing issue, huh?
All right, so when we were trying to use the sink in the kitchen, when the old dishwasher was present, the like on the same day, on that same day, a bad disaster happened. When I was in the gym when this happened. So when I was in the gym, my dad sent me a video, and I watched it. And then I found out when I was trying to use the sink, that water literally went from the sink to the dishwasher, and when the water went disposed into the dishwasher, that dishwasher it came through the bottom, and the water started escaping, and it almost flooded the whole kitchen. It almost literally flooded the whole kitchen.
Oh boy!
Like it could have gone under the stove. Like do you know anything what happened if the flood goes underneath the stove? That's the worst part, you know.
No, I don't know a lot about water damage or there's businesses that professionally take care of water damage and dry and fix up incidents like that.
Yeah, if it touched the cable of the stove, if the water touched underneath the stove and it touched the cables, like where it was connected, what's connected to the stove.
Well, there's no cables exposed close to the ground.
Oh, good.
Fortunately, yeah, they make stoves in thinking that there could be an accident with water, and they design stoves and the cords to be away from the ground.
Oh yeah. Luckily,
because kitchens, water can get everywhere in a kitchen, especially if there's a plumbing incident or something like that.
And yeah, anyway, that's why that night that's why that night we couldn't even cook, because it requires water to be used, because it requires us to use, because some of the cooking.
Yeah, a lot of cooking requires water, and cleaning always requires
water. And like I said, if we use the sink, the water could still, even if we don't turn the garbage disposal on, water can still go in the dishwasher, and it can still jump back on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we had to mop the floor and clean it, and yeah. So that was that. Luckily that was already diagnosed. Luckily that was already diagnosed. So my maintenance guy Jose did diagnose the dishwasher, and then when he ran some water, the water came disposed of the dishwasher, and then water came leaking on the bottom of the dishwasher. So he said, "Okay, so it's going to have to be a new dishwasher." All right, so let's go back to
you guys are getting a new dishwasher?
Actually, we just got a new dishwasher last week. It's a Whirlpool dishwasher.
Nice.
And it's all touch. They
gave you an upgraded... that's the good thing about when things break. Sometimes you get... Especially if you rent an apartment, you'll get new stuff. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I love it. And I love the design.
Can you use the dishwasher from your smartphone?
No, it's not smart. It's still regular. It's still regular. That's what we were given. The smart dishwashers are a little more expensive. So they went with what they could afford. They went with what they could afford. So
cool.
Okay, so how would you say? All right, so back to how do we say this with a Mexican accent about the dishwasher? Okay, so when I ran the water in the sink and the dish, it leaked through the dishwasher, and there was starting to get water on the floor. So it is gonna have to be a new dishwasher. Your turn.
So I have good news and I have bad news. Do you want the good news first or the bad news?
Good news.
The good news is you're getting a new dishwasher.
Okay, what's the bad news?
Well, I guess there is no bad news. The bad news is You're not gonna be able to use our dishwasher for a little while until we get you a new dishwasher.
And you're not gonna be able to use the sink for a while.
And you're not gonna be able to use the sink because the water and the dishwasher and the sink all work together in conjunction.
And you're not gonna. I mean, don't turn on the garbage disposal, because if you turn on the garbage disposal, the water disposes through the dishwasher. And it's
water will go splash, splash, splash all over the place if you turn on the dishwashers. The disposal. Don't turn on the disposal, or else the water goes splash, splash, splash everywhere, all over the place, wet.
Yeah, luckily that's not going to happen anymore, because we got the new dishwasher that has better better plumbing connections. And last Friday I was like, playing some Xbox, and I heard a knock on the door, and when I looked outside, I saw the plumbers. I saw the plumbers, and I was like, "Yay, the plumbers came!" And I was going to go. And then I went to the front door and asked, "Are you here for plumbing?" And they said yes. So they came and fixed it. It took them about 5 hours. They had to it took them about 5 hours.
A lot of work.
And then they actually had to use some heat to straighten the pipes, and that actually set the smoke detectors off.
Oh, fun.
That actually set the smoke detectors off. No fire at all, but it's just some smell that they had to use. But that's the way to do it as a plumber. You have to use heat if the pipe is bent. They have to straighten the pipes. So yeah, that was the only way to do it. But yeah, they did a good job, except when they were done. When I went in the bathtub and turned the shower, when I went down my parents' bathtub and turned the bathtub on, the bathtub, here's what I've never seen this before. I've never seen this before. Have you ever witnessed this? The bathtub and the shower came on at the same time. How are bathtub and shower combinations designed like that?
I don't know.
The bathtub and the shower comes on at the same time when you twist the faucet. The water.
Interesting.
The bottom water, the shower water, all on at the same time. Well, that's the only thing that the plumber got wrong. That they accidentally connected the shower pipe and the bathtub pipe together. So another plumber was sent out by the maintenance guys, and they had to
fix that issue.
And had to do some little more corrections, so that, and then a day later, and then hours later after their work, I went in and tested the shower, and now only the bathtub. And now when I press that only the bathtub water comes on unless you pull that shower plunger. And when you pull that shower plunger, the shower starts.
Cool.
So, have you ever had a plumbing issue similar to this?
A plumbing issue similar to that? No, not where I live currently. We haven't had to have an actual plumber out. No. I've had moments where a pipe will crack and leaks will happen in the past. But nothing too major.
Have you experienced a plumbing issue at your previous jobs?
Previous jobs?
Yeah.
Well, one time I used to work at a pizza restaurant, and I was hanging out eating pizza after work, and a guy came out of the men's room soaking wet because a pipe burst.
Oh my god!
Spraying water all over the men's restroom.
Did a toilet blow up?
Yeah, kinda. It was a stand-up urinal, and the pipe burst, and it was just shooting water like a really strong amount of water.
Then the urine.
We all ran over and looked inside, and it was just so much water. It was filling up.
Oh my god!
The water on the floor was rising, and we closed the door, and then we grabbed We grabbed like brooms and floor squeegees, and there was an arcade right next to it. So the water was starting to come down the hallway to the arcade. So we opened up a door so it'd go outside, and the water was coming. We unplugged all the machines because they're plugged into the ground, and then the water was rushing towards the arcades, and we just did our best to fight off the water until someone turned the whole water of the whole building off so the water would stop gushing out of the wall.
Did the whole urinal explode?
Just a pipe or something on the wall.
Like, did the whole piece
And it
of the...
shot a guy, like, just drenched him.
Oh my god! What pizza restaurant was that? What pizza restaurant was that had that issue?
I worked there shortly. It was a pizza place called Out of the Park Pizza, like a baseball themed. Out of the Park.
Out of the park?
Like a home run, out of the park.
Where was that?
That was in, I think technically it was either Anaheim or Yorba Linda. It was in Orange County, where I used to live.
Where was it? 2020? Am I right?
No, this was closer to, this is before we met.
Oh, before we met, like...
Before I moved out to Arizona for the first time.
Oh,
Years before that.
Like, was it in 2013, 2014?
It was probably... Yeah, somewhere around there. Somewhere around 2013, 2014, somewhere around there.
I was in elementary school at that time.
Yeah.
What grade were you going to in 2013?
I wasn't in school. I graduated... I wasn't in school at the time. I was just working and living at home with my parents.
And how would you say... Okay, back to the plumbing incident where you... in that pizza place you were working. So how would the person using the urinal react when a pipe bursts and the water shoots at them? We're gonna go to African American for this one. Okay, let me go number one on this. Let me go over this bathroom break. Burst. Ah! How the heck does that even happen? Your turn.
Whoa, hey, come on, man. I'm all wet. I can't swim.
Oh my god.
Your turn.
Oh my, I'm all wet. Somebody, I think a pipe broke. We gotta call that plumber. Somebody better call that plumber. Your turn.
Oh, hey, whoa, turn the water off. There's too much water. Unplug all the arcade games. Get the pizzas off the floor. We're gonna have wet pizzas.
Oh my god. Ever try to cook pizza and then the pipe broke?
Oh no, a soaking wet pizza would be awful.
What was it? Can I eat it? Would you eat a soaking wet pizza?
If I was starving, yeah. If I had to eat. But that'd be gross. A wet pizza.
Oh my god. I really laughed about it. Okay, let's go to Indian about how you would react if you get wet by a broken pipe. Oh no, what happened to the pipe? Is it broke? Oh, I'm all wet. Please, somebody turn the water off. Your turn.
Oh my god. Whoa, this is too much water. Why am I all wet? I'm in the bathroom. I just want to go back and eat pizza. Why am I wet? Oh my gosh, I got to get out of here. Help! Somebody help me.
Okay, Mexican. Oh no, I'm all wet. Somebody turn off the water. Don't plug in the arcade games yet. Call the plumber, please. You have to clean up. Your turn.
Oh, I'm all wet. Oh my god, this is too much water. Turn it off. Oh my god, somebody help me.
Oh my god. All right, so okay, that was fun. That accent was fun. But anyways, we got to go walk in the mall. So David, you want to say something?
Thanks for listening.
All right, so the Spotify listeners or whoever is listening to this podcast, if you feel like you're gonna if you feel like you're struggling to find this podcast, links will be in this description below. If you watch YouTube, but if you do watch YouTube, please feel free to give this video a like. And if you're new, feel free to subscribe and comment down below on what you think and how funny you think this episode is. But anyways, your guy Bobby signing off.